Good morning, happy Friday, everybody. It's a late edition of Monday Motivations. You just haven't. I might have to rethink my time. So it's Monday. We had a super busy weekend. We had a couple guests over that came in Thursday from Houston and stayed through part of Saturday, and then we had some other guests come Saturday and leave this morning. So it was a busy weekend, but we had fun. We really like having our house full. If you're here, shoot me a comment. I'm going to make this quick today because I'm kind of taking a quick break before I go about my business. Let's see, what's new? I think I told you guys a while ago that I had an update on my back, and I think I forgot to say it. So long story short, I saw the x-ray where there was a slip disc in my back, but when we did the MRI, there's no slip disc. So that's a huge praise report. I do have some other things going on, so just pray for that. Get in shape. Good morning, Facebook user. It just says Facebook user, so I'm not sure who you are. So that's a huge praise report. But then the very next day, a week from this weekend, I slipped like the whole thing you'd see on TV right out from under you, and it took forever to go to the doctor. You know what? Sometimes having a high pain tolerance isn't like the best thing. Can anybody relate? It's not always the best thing to have a high pain tolerance. So I finally went to the doctor Friday, and I broke my fibula. And thankfully, the fibula, you can still walk on it, but it wasn't getting any better. So now I'm in a walking boot, which on the one hand helps stabilize it, and I can feel that. On the other hand, all that pressure on my leg is an owie. So yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm healthy. I'm rolling with it. I think Susan wants to put me in bubble wrap, but it is what it is. But I'm thankful that I went to the doctor and got all that worked out as far as that goes. So, we went to the aquarium yesterday. Susan wheeled me around in the wheelchair. That was interesting. She's such a trooper. But what I wanted to share with you just really quick today is something. As I've been kind of journaling, I don't know how many of you out there journal, but I get so much revelation from God, or just comfort, when I journal. And I was journaling the other day, and I also had this like YouTube video going on. It was like this motivational thing with like Joyce Meyer and other ministers that were popping in and out with little snippets of wisdom. And Joyce Meyer, I can't remember exactly what she said. Well, she said a couple things just about your mindset. If you haven't never read or done the workbook Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer, I would suggest it. But she said, she was talking about if you think strong, you will be strong. And there is a lot of truth to that. And as I was kind of musing on it, I had written down this thing. When I was talking about processing my emotions and things like that, I said, I'm healing from the woundedness of the past and the present. I think, and then I wrote a little note to myself, I'm healing in the present. And what do I mean by that? And if you can relate, let me know. So a lot of times when we think about emotional healing or whatever, and it's true, we are healing from things of the past, things we have still, oh, that's Lori. Okay, well, you can watch it later, hon. You are healing from things in the past, and then we have these things in the present. And sometimes we're healing in the present from things of the past. And for me, sometimes it's like you can get stuck back there, where I have plenty of things to deal with right here in the present. And so there's always an element of, God is my before, my after, my front, my side, everything, right? So I have this protection from God, and He's well able and interested in healing every single part of me and bringing me revelation that anything that is on my mind. So I just wanted to encourage you guys today. I guess since I'm physically healing right now, I am healing in the present, okay? I've broken this leg before. In fact, the fibula, just in a different place. And but I'm not healing from my energy. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. From my injury 20 years ago. I'm healing in the present. I'm healing from what I did a little over a week ago, right? And so how I heal, the length of time it takes to heal, even with medical science, maybe the tools that are available to me to heal, when we're talking about physical healing, but it goes both ways, are different than when I hurt myself a while ago, correct? So I'm healing in the present. I'm not going to go back and get stuck in what happened actually more than 20 years ago. It was longer than that. But I remember because I broke it bad and I thought I was dying, seriously. I was in a full leg cast for 6 weeks, and then I was in the boot for another 6 weeks. I mean, I did it up good on that one. But I'm not healing from that injury. I'm healed from that injury. So I'm healing from something new. So staying in the present and just knowing that God has your back, that God is for you, and that you're never alone in the healing process. Although sometimes it can really feel like that, especially when you're dealing with deep emotions or something like that. I'm blessed to have people in my life that I can talk to. Those are my dogs. So just know that God is in the past, but He's in the present. God is right here, right now. And while we may still have things, sometimes I like to call them Klingons, things from the past or some strongholds or things that we have opportunities to address and heal from. Healing is very much in the right now. And so what is it in the right now that you are pursuing healing from, pursuing a better mindset about, partnering with God to see what is real and what is not? Because, we have a saying in our house, feelings just are. They're not necessarily right or wrong. They just are. I mean, we can get feelings about things that kind of seemingly come out of nowhere, but they just are. It's how we respond to them. So anyway, I'm going to have a good week. I'm alive. I'm breathing. So it's already a good week. And just remember to stay in the present. Ask God for help. If you need to chat, you know where to find me. Just message me or comment here. But just know that I'm fine. I'm just hobbling around, but I'm good and I'm smiling. We'll see. The only other thing we had going on was we rescued a baby finch. Turns out on our porch we had a nest with eggs hanging in one of our plants, and 2 hatched, and 3 other eggs hadn't hatched. I don't know what happened to the one baby. It's gone, but we kind of noticed over the course of the days that this mama was not coming and feeding this baby. So we bought worms yesterday. It was kind of gross trying to smush up the worms, and fed the little baby. Didn't touch him. Fed the little baby. Gave him some water. I was praying like, Lord, please let this bird. Like, we were at the aquarium, but this bird was on my mind all day. Like, please let this bird live. Please let this bird live. And because we'd given it a little water in the morning, and I was just hoping that the bird was still alive when we got back. And the little bird was alive, so we fed it. And I looked up a rescue and took the little finch. We thought it was a sparrow, but it's a finch. And took it to the rescue. And it's only Susan and I really like birds, and so I think we're going to volunteer. It's like we've been wanting to do something together, volunteer-wise, and so I think we're going to volunteer for this little bird rescue that's right down the road from our house. So I'm real happy that the bird survived, and I just named him Champ. I don't know if it's girl or boy, but if it's a girl, if I find out later it's a girl, we can maybe give her a different name. But I just thought this little bird wants to survive, so we were really pleased with that. So anyways, go save a bird. Remember, God is with you, and just stay in the present and heal in the present. And if you need to talk, you know where to find me. Otherwise, be you, because being you is enough. Have a great day, you guys.